Finding the right spot for your Sonos speakers can be a real headache, especially when you want that perfect audio dispersion without cluttering up your shelves. These stands from Pyle seem to have been built with a very specific goal in mind, and honestly, they hit the mark in ways that matter for a home theater setup. Right out of the box, the first thing that strikes you is the build quality. This isn't some flimsy plastic setup that wobbles when you walk past it. It is solid metal, and you can feel that weight the moment you start putting the pieces together. The black finish is subtle enough that it just kind of disappears into the room, which is exactly what you want from audio gear. What makes these stand out is the sheer flexibility. You have this telescoping column that lets you dial in the height anywhere from 26 to 52 inches. That is a massive range. Whether you are sitting on a low-profile couch or need them elevated for a standing area, you can lock them in with a sturdy pin that feels like it is actually going to hold. No sliding, no accidental drops. The platform itself is a 9-inch square, which is plenty of room for the Play 1 or Play 3. They even threw in a non-slip pad, which is a small touch but a necessary one. You don't want your gear vibrating off the top during a bass-heavy movie scene. Now, the base is where things get interesting. It uses a 3-point triangle design, which is a smart move for stability. It covers an 18-inch footprint, so it is not exactly tiny, but that width is what keeps the whole thing from tipping over. They included floor spikes, too, which is great if you have carpet, though if you are on hardwood, you might want to be careful or grab some protective discs so you don't scratch up your floors. It is a bit of a trade-off, but the trade-off is a rock-solid foundation that feels like it could handle way more than just a couple of speakers. Assembly is straightforward enough. Everything you need is in the box, and the manual is actually readable, which is a rarity these days. You won't be spending your entire afternoon wrestling with screws and confusing diagrams. However, if there is one thing to keep in mind, it is the weight. Because these are built to be heavy-duty, they are not the kind of thing you want to be moving around the room every single day. Once you find your sweet spot, you're going to want to leave them there. Also, while the cable management is decent, it is not completely invisible, so you might need to get creative with some zip ties if you are a stickler for a clean, wire-free look. At the end of the day, these stands do exactly what they promise. They provide a stable, adjustable, and aesthetically pleasing home for your speakers without trying to reinvent the wheel. They are rugged, they look professional, and they get the job done without any unnecessary fuss. If you have been looking for a way to get your audio off the furniture and into the room properly, these are a solid, no-nonsense choice that won't let you down.
Check out the video description for updated price. And thank you for watching this video.